Welcome back to another Grand Tactician campaign. This time it's time to play the Union. And I picked industrialization for the weapons again. And security measure reduces the amount of new weapons that the Confederates has. And yeah, lowers their morale. And then gives us Kansas also increased support. So I think this is good. I had everything on. It has been a while since I have done a Union campaign, so I may not remember everything or do it the perfect way to do stuff. But I can probably, even as the Union, like win without using my navy. But I have a lot of ships, so obviously I want to use the ships. I want that. We don't want that. No sir, indeed. And we don't need this video. You can watch that if you own the game. Let's see, finances, everything on max. That's the first that I forgot to do as the Confederates, but I still had a. See, nothing was auto managed here, and policies. We will go for red basket here for some more agriculture. Then we have the 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and enrollment. Well, we will start with the military one, obviously. I could have also gone for diplomacy, so I can import the Einfeld, and then I have 2 weapons that can give me quite an edge. In terms of weapons, we have nothing really, and it's only about. These men seems to be professionals, but we have nothing in terms of armies whatsoever, so we have a lot to build on. We will have like worse officer technically, but you know, what are we to do? Everything is on max, yes. And in terms of projects, it's quite obvious what we're gonna do here. Halls, carbines. Yeah, they could be good, useful, but only for small regiments, and it won't be immediately. We want the Springfield rifles, and then we will go for cost artillery, and later we can go for some machine guns. It really depends on if we are for the how the tactical situation is. If are we in a defensive mode or. But right now there's not much we can do. But we can build some prison camps. That's definitely something that we need to have. Otherwise the Confederacy will get some troops back. And we don't want that. So we're gonna build that right from the get-go. Yes, they are gonna build themselves up. Let's go 50 speed. Oh dear heavens, are they gonna. Kentucky Ralph to remain neutral. Well, that's good of you then. Why aren't you building a Union army from the get-go? Because it's only a couple of Texas joined the Confederacy. Those damn traitors! I shall make them pay. Let's wait until the war actually starts. He calls for a militia. Whilst we are waiting for the projects to complete, we'll start with this whole carbine just to get that. Little weapons, we can give that to a smaller cavalry regiment, perhaps the small token. Lincoln inaugurated. Come on, men. You want to live forever? So the Confederacy do have their ability to transform their 1 year contract to 3 year contract, and that will leave a bigger professionalism within the Union. I mean the Confederacy than the Union, because we only have 3 months contracts, because we were expecting a short war, and that we would just smash them through superior numbers. We almost have the military one, so we can start getting a standardization going from the get-go. But it will be a bit different in terms of cavalry compared to the Confederacy. Let's see here, it's the Hall carbines, yes. We're gonna get them, that will take that way. Let's see what we got. Let's get from the technology available is nothing, only harvesters. So we can just go here to the depot. 22,500 Hall carbine. That gives me 5 cavalry regiments worth, or 2 cavalry. Ooh, look at here. 3,000 Hall rifles. If we really wanted to be, that's 2 regiments of with no way of replacing it. We have some Maynard carbines. They are gonna be the standard of our armies, or for the cavalry, at least until we get the Spencer, which will be later. You have built myself a prison camp, yeah. The Union strengthens its military, yes. Bring it on. We could get some regulars. Oh, act of war. Increase the morale, okay. Then we won't do that. Then we will go for some industrial projects. For now. King column policy enabled. I am the king. So let's check out. Let's see how many men they have in their armies. Not so many. Now we have the Springfield rifles, yes, exactly. There we go, the finest technology available. We're gonna standardize it for 29 million. And there we have an order. Make me some goddamn weapons. We're gonna need every bit of them. Am I planning a rescue party here? Am I supposed to make armies now? I don't remember. Or if I got armies. Well, let's just, we can make armies, I guess. I just have to remember what states are what. That's from Maryland, right? Yeah, okay. We have only one. Let's create a new army from Maryland. Now we can't. We don't really have volunteers to work with here. I guess that will change after the war started. Let's see here. We have Pennsylvania can get, well, Booker. I don't know if I should do it like have the same as I did before, like troops from, like only officers from a certain state. Wow, look at this, 375. What the hell? Oh, that's right. Yeah, before the war you only get a couple of okay, now I understand. 750. Well, they will grow. Or if I had recruited them immediately, they would have grown back. And with the state support, I would have gotten them almost. So yeah, let's uh, let's wait until we can build some proper armies. Our weapons production is now we have 19,011 and 11 standardization already. Oh, Lincoln calls for volunteers. Oh dear heavens. Is it war? Are we at war? There we go.
This step.
Now we have Department of the West near St. Louis, Department of Ohio, and the yeah, we have some troops. Cheer up! You have some Springfield rifles here. Only 3 months, so what the hell? Department of Pennsylvania, Springfield rifles and Springfield rifles. Good of them, eh? There we go, Pennsylvania. Oh, Virginia, look at you, all infantry. Okay, good for you. Okay, you are an artillery officer. McDowell, what the hell are you? Artillery, okay. Then I guess you get these three artillery here. We don't really need an artillery officer here, sir. What we need is some infantry, and I probably will skip like who gets what. I'm not gonna be that fussy about it. Backward, New Jersey. Okay, you can go here, and you can get the cavalry. Again, I won't really pay much attention now to what state they are from. I'm just gonna pick them, whatever, and okay, but I want a cavalry officer here just to get infantry, maybe cavalry. Grant, you're definitely not gonna be a simple officer. You are gonna be. Well, I have taken too much time finding a cavalry officer. I guess he will just have to be a simple trooper. Northern Virginia needs more Springfields. We only have 3 months of contracts with these men. So I suppose. Yes, sir, I hear Lincoln screaming at me already. You need to attack! You need to attack! Attack them and drive them off! We have some harvesters and 12-pounders. We have some Napoleons also. We're gonna get the harvesters here. That's the best gun we have available to us. We have this parrot, and that could be good for anti-cavalry. Wait, halt. I want to check out. What are they doing in my land? Missouri State Guard. Oh, that's right. So, oh yeah, I need to switch. Yes. There they are. Oh, I should be like this, right? Switch around a little so I can better see it from my own perspective. Department of the West, you only have a single infantry, and you are from Missouri. Okay, and you are directly under a simple. Okay, let's see if we can get an infantry officer here. No, we have artillery. Here. Artillery, yeah, okay, artillery seems to be very much. Oh, there we go. Infantry. Alright. Let's see here. Mainland. What's the ship? Where are you? All. Come on, man. Go for all. Every single state, sir. What the hell? Ah, there it was. Missouri there, 2,500. Almost. Well, you can get the 1,500, and then I can have some artillery with them. Again, it doesn't really matter that much in the early game. I don't have the men. I can get maybe one artillery and a cavalry. Yeah, let's get a cavalry officer if we can. Oh, you're an infantry officer. You're not supposed to be. Well, this guy is neither bad or so he can get the cavalry here in Missouri. And he's gonna get a Maynard rifle, so that will be a very handy weapon for them. Gonna give him a Springfield musket. 6-pounder is, I think, is good enough. Can give them a 12-pounder field gun, but I feel it's a bit excessive. We will get better artillery later. And then so we have the Department of the West, Ohio, and all of a sudden all my good weapons have now been robbed. But Ohio has apparently some pretty darn useful in terms of making an army. It's just that I don't have enough men for it. Let's see, McKellen. Oh, McKellen was on. Okay, McKellen. We want some infantry here. Engineers. Yeah, that's good. There we go. You can get all the infantry here. Springfield rifle, and a Springfield rifle. Sir, yes, sir. And now we're gonna get another troop here. Another infantry regiment. Was it Ohio, right? Yeah. 1,500. Why not 3,000 regiment? Like, I'm gonna let them grow by themselves. This guy is good enough to have a 2 cavalry. Oops, I made a very small regiment here. We want it to be a 500 regiment, not there we go. And we're gonna give them the Maynard. We will cancel these men. Yes. Gonna keep the 500 men. Really gonna be 500, or is yeah. At least until I have the better organization going. Men, arm yourselves! Arm yourselves! And then I can have 2 of those all rifles here. Will be different when I take casualties, but for now, yeah, they can be useful. let's see, Pennsylvania, you have your armies, yes. But Western Virginia, you have your randomized army, yeah. Northwestern Virginia, nothing. Western Virginia, they can get a cavalry. We have 70% in morale, so let's go for a cavalry here. And get the Maynard. And here it will be rather brutal. Again, we'll make our recruitment. The Springfield rifles will just be going in production. And we shall overcome them days. We have the Virginia. What are we gonna do with the Virginia? Well, apparently we have a numerical advantage here. It's just that we can't go across yet. We have to increase our readiness. Keep building up the goddamn army, sir. Keep building up. It was Department of Pennsylvania, right? That was near the Missouri Army. Okay, so Virginia is there and they are going down, so I can go to Winchester afterwards. And they seem to be running low on supplies. I know I can get Grant. And they are the British, and here is that. And with the Missouri State Guard, with their much smaller army, and I think they're within the Union, right? Yeah, they're within the Union. So we can push them back here and get that early win. So it doesn't matter, we can get our first blow to the enemy. It's quite early in the morning now for so it will take a little while for the Union to, but we'll get our first blow win against the Confederates. Let's see here, how are the weapons going in? They are building up the McDowell. Oh, that jolly fella. I simply don't want to make as much effort in the officers' corps as I did as the Confederates. I don't want to take that. It took many hours that you did not see on the screen. So I don't want to do it like that again. Yeah, we're gonna play the battle if we're able to. Yes, we want to. Shouldn't I advance here? Slight advantage for the Federals. Yes, we should be. The Springfield Rifles seems to be pretty operational, sir. Pretty quick to manufacture and produce. And do we have any armies here in Ohio at all? Or let's say Department of Ohio is over there. So it is relatively safe. But McClellan needs more troops first. And he has no guns, but we can outrange the Confederates that they will have building a fort near Richmond, which is probably a good idea for them. You see here in national morale, it seems rather even. We can almost have cast artillery, and then we will go for. Of course, we want the artillery and cavalry reform, and then we will get the Maynards, or we will get the Maynard before. Depends on what we want to do. But it would be an advantage to have a unified artillery corps. Cavalry is much more of an encouragement as the Union than what they are. For the Confederates. They do have a manufactory here, so it would be beneficial to take that one. I really only want to build like infantry corps with the Springfield rifles. I don't really want to have the Springfield muskets in any of my corps. And ideally I want to just click here and then get the rifle when I can, because I can't replace the Hall carbine. So the enemy is going with the policy as well, eh? I can't even build. It probably was because I had low readiness here. So I should get my men ready. Ready to fire! Department of Pennsylvania, did you build something? No. Can you build something then? Can you build something? Pennsylvania can build a lot of men here. Get 1,500 and 1,500 here from Pennsylvania. They will fill up their own ranks. Okay, we can get some artillery, not yet. Infantry, yes sir. Pennsylvania, 1,500. 1,500. 1,500. Let's see, I don't have enough of that, but I do have enough Springfield rifle. I mean muskets. Damn it. Or I can go for the Mississippis. Then I have some skirmishing capability with these two. I don't have the replacement for them in losses, but I can certainly make the enemy pay. There we go, and now we can make a 1-year contract. So that is much more beneficial to me. So let's go for that one. We're in here for the long haul. We need definitely need more armies than what I have. So first plan, it is to take Alexandria and Winchester. Ohio, you will have to defend. Is this Kentucky? Yeah, it is Kentucky. Can I build up troops here? They promised me they will not build anything, but we can build an army of Kentucky, right? We can build an army of the Kentucky, so we have that one to hold. Let's see. Apparently not. Everything here is selected. Every little state. New York, Illinois, Iowa, Connecticut. Okay. We can build from every state. New York seems to have a lot of troops to make. Massachusetts also, and they're 100% in terms of support. We have a lot of troops that we can build up. So we will build that up. We don't really care if it is political officers in charge. New York, get your men. They're more like a backup in the early game. I don't even look at what kind of officers they have. I'm just gonna take them, and as long as they don't have a, yeah, they don't seem to have a lot, but they're city boys, so could be more resistant to diseases if this was a historical game. They don't have that in terms of disabled men. Just a lot of New Yorkers here. So let's get you. Oh, you're an infantry, so you are a bit better. What are you? You're a backward commander. You're a good administrator. Mediocre. Let's gonna check so I don't have any artillery officer here. Or yeah, okay. Professional officer with. So he should really be. Yeah. Maybe I should have been more careful, but let's just roll with it. You can always change it later. So New York, you need some cavalry. So let's get yourselves sorted out. You can grow later, and you're gonna get some Maynards. You get a Maynard. You get a Maynard, and you get a Maynard. What's so good about the Maynard? Oh, it's very good accuracy. 12 rounds per minute. You want them. If you don't have the Richmond carbine of this. First blood has been chosen. I should win that one if it's some casualties on my side. Siege of Franklin, 8% of for victory here. So they were sieging Franklin, okay. Okay, now we'll go for administration reform, so we can, we have a lot of reforms to do, so better get started on that one. We can almost have the rifle artillery, or we can go for the medium range carbines. Let's hear it for New York. Let us see what you made of. If there's something brand new, let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. See. There we go, and there we go. Gonna give them a bayonet, and we have a lot. So New York is not so much for. They can be a reserve army that we can use to send them up. Where do we want to send them though? We want to send them up here, right? Yes, sir. Certainly. Can we make new armies, sir? The Army of Illinois certainly can, and that shall happen. Okay, you are an artillery officer. You are a mediocre. You're good enough. Let's see for 1,100, 1,500. And I'm gonna go for 1,500 regiments here, so I can just have a big. Then I have more availability to me in terms of divisions, so they can cover a bigger area. And 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Artillery, no sir. Infantry, yes, that's it. And yes, I will move troops to that professional officer. He will have 3. The other can have 2. That makes it fair. I don't want to have a single officer commanding a single unit. Even if it's temporary, we don't want that. And where else can we make? You are an engineer. You can get a cavalry regiment, but we no longer have the main arts available to us because we've used everybody is in the field. But we can get some Hall carbines here, which is not as good, but they're still better than nothing. So, Army of the Mississippi. What's it called? Army of the Mississippi? Okay, sure. You can later move up. Let's see, Ohio, New York, and Mississippi. We have a lot of armies here. Yay! 11 rifles. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! We won! First blow. A good start, sir. Another blessed evening. Let's see, it was the Department of the West, right? That was that one. Let's drive them back and make them suffer all the way. Fort Monroe in Virginia has been completed. From now on starts operation. Yeah, well. You are in 40 days. Okay. Yep, you all have your goddamn muskets available to you. McKellen. What's up, McKellen? How are you doing? Everybody feeling well equipped? Huh? We have the railroad system, sir. Of course. Mm-hmm. 1,500 springfield. Yeah. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, we'll have it like that. And what we're waiting for is the readiness to go up. Then we'll start we'll push those goddamn Confederates out from Sacred. And then we have the Army of the Mississippi that also needs more men. We will move them to Evansville, maybe, and threaten the plantation on the southern coast, or we go here to Corinth and try to take these boundaries. Yeah, I know it's a Missouri state card. You don't need to panic, dude. We will get where we want to go. What do you mean? Force attacked? What the hell? What is this treachery, sir? This treacherous, treasonous act. So, according to the Anaconda plan, sir, we need to get to Nashville. Get straight down there and threaten their line of communication. We need some more troops, though, for that doing that. If we go to Cairo, down here to Corinth, take these Memphis and those smaller regions, wouldn't that be a drop of support for the enemy? Yeah, I can get the Napoleons now, but it's not worth it. Artillery is not worth it until you have you can build 16 guns. So there's not a panic that you have to do. Shouldn't I cut off the Union? Yes, sir, I should, but I won't. Can we go to Winchester? Can we go to Winchester, please? Please, please, please. Nope, 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 no. Okay. Then I guess we wait. Department of the West. Did we have something here, or is that just a fortress? So I'll just. Okay. But cast artillery is the way to go, at least in terms of artillery, until we have the the ordnance guns. Now they're all coming in here, but they're not well equipped. Let's see what the clock is. 11:12. I can still afford to play a little longer. But obviously I don't want to be the entire day in front of the screen when it's the day off, essentially. You know, you're free for the weekend, but then you have the chores and everything else you have to do during the day. Every day. Let's see, can I go to Winchester now? Nope. I do want to seize their factory, and I do have a numerical advantage here. So should I push it? Should I push those? Maybe, at least I think it's Lee here, must be. If I get another win here and I can push up to their foundries. Yeah, let's do it. Let's push these. Oh, can't. Damn it. Low readiness. Now I'm in the yellow. That means I should be able to advance. Even if it doesn't mean I can take more after the battle. I can certainly attack them right now, right? Now I'm in the yellow. I did that as a confederate, right? So I should be able to do it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. They will be entrenched. No, I'm not gonna get the reborn musket in this one. Let's see. 15. The prices of it is just gonna go down. Slow movement, slow readiness. Yeah, I'm not fully prepared. Let's push Lee's army out. So after this battle I can then go to Alexandria, take that one along with the Harper's Ferry. So I can just attack from several sides. But it's just good to get an early blow on the enemy. Oh, and my little cat is why don't you play with me? He always want to play. He's such a he's such a hunter. Yeah. He's an indoor cat. He will never go outside, but he sure likes it. Would like to. Okay, so we have two objectives here: the 10-pointer, obviously, and the 5-pointer. Best way seems to be over here. Go through the wooded areas and go down onto the unfinished railroad. That seems to be the best spot to attack. And attack we will. We don't have much in terms of range options early game, because Union officers are not as well known as the Confederates ones. So we have two brigades of well-armed and well-equipped soldiers, and a scouting party, which will be the cavalry, and the cavalry will go first. And I guess it will be like the first will be like a maneuver. I don't even have enough points for the to make. So there's no need for make fortifications for me as the Union. We will just order the cavalry to go, and then have the infantry follow in close order. I probably will just order the infantry to go here, and the other infantry units can also be follow up here and hold this flank. This seems to be good, like this advancing up here and then having this as well. Okay, that is commanding the artillery. The artillery can be here, and we will have the infantry, sir. Good, sir. Give us more men. We need more men. Now we'll wait whilst the army maneuver. So like when you order something, unless it's like you don't need to micro everything. That's not when it's a general order to where to go. So we have a 2-to-1 advantage here. But once the battle starts, if you see a single unit in trouble whilst the else are fine, then you can just fall back and send out skirmishers and then fall back the main regiment. The Warrento Turnpike. I feel like I forgot to make the commander long range fire. Let's retrofy that now. And I do get the 10-pointers, because then if I get the 10-pointer, it will mean that they would have to attack me. It feels like this would be a good spot for them to be defending. Or here. If they get the fences here, the buildings are this building is covering the flank, the same as this one. There's a river here. I can't really cross that. So that would be the best bet they would have as a defending measure. And I'm sending cavalry up front, because if they spot the enemy somewhere, then I can have a better chance to cancel the infantry, and I only risk a couple of men, not the entire force. Let's get these men on a strategic position where they can defend a bridge point. Or yeah, they can be here. I don't know exactly where the enemy is. I can probably detect them if they have smoke. But since they're not attacking me, I have to attack them. They're not moving as much. So they're probably somewhere where in the way. I think Matthews Hill. But they could also be in over here. They have a nice ridge line with forest covering these crossings here. Here, where I decided to attack, was more even. I think I saw something. There they are, yeah. With some Washington artillery, eh? Time to halt everything because we just kept moving. Okay guys, you saw the enemy. Halt. You don't need to advance any further. Now you can dismount, you can lose order, and you can then lay down. The enemy is not shooting at you at the moment, so we're gonna keep it that way. Let's see where the officer is. He's a coward and way back. Let's see, hold your position. I just have to cancel everything so that they don't move too far forward. Now we can use these men here to advance up to this side. And now I must select the other officer, halt him, and do the same. Obviously I want this little side, and I want to probably go either a good flanking maneuver, or I just go for these men where the enemy is. And going for where the enemy is obviously a valid point. So I think I will do that. And the cavalry, because we have detected the enemy, if they don't have anything else, we need to send the cavalry and capture some objective. I think that's everything the Union have, Confederates have. Here, and you can advance up to the wooded area, and you can advance up here. Let's see the artillery though. It's good for us to have an early advantage in the fact that our men will now be no longer be considered conscripts or raw first for battle. Advance up. I could send out skirmishers, but nah. Not for now. Advance up here. Oh, those assholes are sending out some. Okay, fine. I will send out skirmishers then. Send out skirmishers here and shoot them down. They have Mississippi there. When they have Mississippi, our objective is to get close to the enemy. Obviously, the enemy can use their superior range against us. Under the cover. Get yourself in order. Advance up. Have we taken the objectives, sir? No. Doesn't even look like we're trying to take the objective. Advance up! Fire! 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 What are your suggestions, sir? They are advancing upon us. Well, we are winning. Rather even, sir. Probably shooting the artillery now. No, not yet. Advance up here. We can lay down here. And here. Lay down. That's another advantage with the Springfield rifle. I get 3 shots per minute, right? So haven't I captured the damn objective yet? No. Well, it does seem to be going down, so that's okay. Now we can move up this. Skirmisher brigade needs to move forward here. Advance up. Advance up. What? Coward! You're not worthy to be called men. Okay. Rise up! That was the big dilemma. Capture objective and because it's not needed really. I need my cavalry to capture the Union because Confederates. The enemy will break, so I need men. Seems to be a decent fish. There we go. The enemy has no longer have those goddamn guns. We need to advance up in double time and help before my regiment breaks here. Oh, it's too late. How can you panic? Wave after wave. Can the artillery shoot something? Yeah, they can. Okay, good. These men are under the command of this officer. This officer needs to rally up. Wrong. Very small, but we're not trained, so. Man, our men are not at all steady. Advance, double time it. There we go. These men are rallying up again. And where is our cavalry? Are they coming? Yeah, they are. Good, good. Cavalry, you saw the enemy. And these men were the one with the better weapons. Let's go for some Mississippi. Hunt down their Mississippi. If we're able to capture them, goddammit. Come on, hunt them down. We had a minor victory though. So that is something that should be celebrated throughout the nation. We have 2 minor victories with almost no losses on either side. Not substantial losses though. And my little cat just jumps up and down. You're forgetting about me. Hello. Let's see, we captured 328 rifles and 2 guns. I guess it's better than nothing. Let's see, it was the northwestern Virginia. It made a little push. I guess I can't move further right now. Okay, the Shenandoah army is massive. So that's where all their recruitment went to. Let's see here, we have fast artillery available to us. That's the big question. Should I go for artillery reform first? Or get some carbine, the main art going on? Because I need to have, when I get a bigger cavalry, I definitely need to have more men. The Springfield is coming in relatively quickly. So now I have this Maynard junction, which is almost 638. I need something here to cover Pittsburgh as well. Okay, that's the Department of Pennsylvania's department, I guess. Ohio, how are you? Your building is quite some small fortresses, sir. Department of the West, you are building up, and you're holding the enemy here, right? Yes. Then we have the Army of Mississippi that can threaten the Tennessee near Bowling Green if we are not able to make a new army in goddamn Kentucky. because it's neutral, right? Yeah, it supposedly is. That must be why. Like I can't. I should be able to have a new army in Kentucky, but I'm not able to. So they have vowed to become be neutral, so that's why I don't have an army there. I can send in armies from another city though, or other states. So I do have options. Okay. But I don't think it will be as long war as the Confederate, because a human player should be able to know what can be taken and what can't be. Let's go to. Okay, I can't go to Winchester. We're capturing Alexandria though. Let's see, 23. We are going for some. Yeah, our militia act is going up. That's great. I guess we go artillery reform because the cavalry will not. The cavalry can hold its own for a while. We want to just push them off these assault works and preferably get rid of their coal. Okay, they made a. That's a bit of a mistake for the Confederacy to make that one right now. These two will combine and be a much tougher force. There we go. 12 gear contracts available. Or do we want to get this? What is this one? Hmm. That one seems great. Huh? Should I get 24 months now or go military back to 2, which will be a longer, but we get. See. Okay, here they come. That will be a big force to handle. But if we are defending, then we should be able to do it. Oh. 1 brigade. That's a big Confederate force they have under Johnston. I hope we will be defending. Defending? Don't you want to be attacking? We are defending, yes. Where is the objective? Somewhere right near our spawn point, okay. He's gonna go down here. So what is gonna happen? Obviously, we want to hold the wooded area. We don't want to let the Confederates get over this little bottleneck position. We want to hold the hill because we can shoot down on either side. We can hold them in me. long range. Let's do that immediately. Okay, so how do we do this? We have a lot of brigades. We don't have much men in them, but that was by choice by me, so I have to get pursue myself. Something goes wrong. Here seems to be a very good spot. Unfortunately, that we can't have everything. We have to very much choose to where do we go and where don't we go. If we are here, certainly it will help. Like I can contest these the wooded areas. So when the enemy tries to get up here, and if they go through here, they will be in the open. Our cannons won't really do much. It's too early for that. But here they have more men than me, so that's why they're feeling confident in their abilities to cause us great harm. And artillery wise, it seems we have a great advantage in terms of range, so that's a good news. Can we hold, or is it too much to ask of these men? Confident, confident. They're a bit smaller because they've been in combat. Let's see, parapet. No, that's the wrong way. You're looking the wrong way. Do I make myself clear? Sir, yes, sir. Let's get over here and build. Get your men on the trench line. Or should I do it a bit of a rotation, having these men don't seem to have much men in them. So they are not fresh in terms of combat readiness. Here I could have used a Mississippi rifle to have some range. I already missed being the goddamn Confederates. And where does cavalry go? The cavalry, you will dismount and you will lose order and be behind. We definitely need the reinforcement or reinforcing area. We can't have unstable. It's too few men that can shoot. So we need to have more troops up on this ridge line. It's gonna have a little bit something like this. We can cover something to cover ourselves with. Wow, look at them. Sharp's carbine. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Okay, and then we need something here that can shoot down upon advancing enemies if they would come through here. That would seem logical if nothing is over up here threatening their invasion. So I will have that one brigade over there. So I have something in case needed. Other than that, I can just quit babbling and get the battle started. Something like this, because I have a greater firepower than what I have with the ooh, look at this. Yeah, that's good. Great. That's even better. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. And we will probably be able to reinforce our position even more further. Especially if they come through there. 20. We know they outnumber me 2-1, so that's all I need to know. The only question is, where do they come? Should they come through here? Let's see where they will those. Where are they? They're gonna come here, right? Yeah. They seem to be going straight at us. Steady, boys. Oh, just steady. If they route here, like I won't be able to gather forces again. Let's see. Let's build ourselves some breastworks. Okay, here they come, boys. Send out some skirmishers. And build yourselves some more breastworks. Whilst we still can. They don't seem to be able to shoot over. They don't seem to be able to shoot over. Breastworks. Get up and running. Hold the enemy steady, boys. The enemy do not prioritize cavalry. He certainly wants to. Yes, sir. Please, Steward. I like to defame you, so feel free to do a glorious charge into my line. One more volley, please, and then we'll lay down. Lay down. And route before Steward. Okay, they are coming up this ridge. Are these men shoot? Yeah, they are. Good. Nothing helps like a little bit of suppressing fire. Oh, it's just 3,000 decays. That's actually sort of good. It allows me, let's see, I need to get more men up here. And these men can probably shoot through there. Send out some skirmishers here and harass the Steward. Imagine if I had Gatling guns over here, like there we go. Lay down. Infantry, lay down. Cowards! There we go. Now I'd say it's about even. And you can keep building your... Nah, you don't need to build it. Just hold your position. They are all swinging in here for a full frontal assault. Let's get here. And hold. These goddamn confederate. They're harassing our lines, sir. Well, the enemy's exhausted now, sir. $800 men down. Only 1 million to go. He's certainly holding his bones under Virginia Brigade. Okay, should we send out some skirmishers here to harass them? They seem to be getting some ideas about holding and shooting with artillery. Can't have that. Okay, artillery, if you can, do a counter battery. I don't really care what you shoot, but I prefer it to be don't want the enemy to actually bombard us. Okay, here they come, boys. Steady as you go. Lands up here, shoots. Ready, aim, fire. Ready, aim, fire. Oh, come on, man. Shoot, 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 shoot. Here I can set out some skirmishers, harass their artillery. Oh, they seem to have recognized I don't have as much forces here available. I better fall back a little. I can definitely harass them over here. Attack. And I can get rid of their artillery. If I get rid of their artillery, then I have an easier time later. They're looking to turn our flank. They're looking to turn our flank. Would you? Would I? Just keep harassing them here with the skirmishers. I'm just waiting for them to get in range here. Okay, they are shooting now. Let's lay down. Fortresses of the Union are definitely simply routing their artillery, sir. there's a gap here. I think that artillery is using it, but... Drive them back! Wounded in action. Who I tell you? Porter! No! We'll have a... He probably was leading the skirmisher battalion. Damn, great bullets. Okay. Okay. Next round of fighting. See, we have a little bit more terrain. We have, let's see, these men can be around, well, here. It certainly would look to be almost a formidable threat. Really depends on where the Union want to go now. We need to have something to cover ourselves from this little force that is coming down the flank. So where do we want to build the entrenched position? I'm thinking here in the middle, as that would night enemy. And since this is just open ground, right, I need to have something that can hold and lay down these men. They are ready. Fire. And I don't really need these detachments over here right now in this moment, but I want to just keep hammering. We have a pretty decisive advantage in terms of killing them. Let's see here. What was it? The main arts has 4 casualties. These can have 17. I can probably stand up here. Lay down. Oh yeah, now all their units are routed, will come back. grand flanking maneuver. How about me flanking them? Aha! And these... oh! Okay, so that's okay, then I need to lay down. Otherwise I get too many casualties here. Lay down. Maynards are supporting, that's good. Lay down, sir. Lay down. Just let the cavalry shoot whatever. We have some flanking fire going on here. With 2 divisions that can shoot in. Just getting some more experience for the men. Yeah. Hunt them down, every last one. Skirmishers here. What? Is he shooting my artillery? Yeah, I do have a counter battery on. Lay down when you have enough. Come Lay down. Okay, they're going for a wide flank. Okay, not anymore, they're retreating. To 6, so that's a great number for me. Just keep hammering them down, son. Just hammer them down. Oh man, you wanna live forever? Yes, get by this tree and harass the enemy artillery, sir. Harass their artillery. That should be a retreat order for the enemy. We can lay down or we can fall back. I think we fall back here. baited them in. Now we must. We can also do it like this, so we can shoot from the side on an enemy. So you get some more offensive battles in this one, this campaign. They're like, oh! Guys, hold. Guys, lay down. Lay down. Okay, can I shoot if I don't lay down anymore? Oh, major victory, yeah, that's good. There we go. Just need to route their artillery. We will be fine. Just there. Skirmishers is good enough to capture. They want to capture some infantry as well, so they lose even more guns, and they have an infantry regiment over there. Seems to be right for the taking. And we do seem to have an edge. Just about knocking out that detachment. Okay, they don't even have their guns yet. Okay. I guess we... Ha! And our man just misses everybody. Okay. Sure, can we get through? What? The artillery did suffer a little bit, but it can be remedied. You're losing some support. What do you mean, Lieutenant Arias? Oh, Iris. Confederates. So Collected all their men into the... Okay, that's good. 742. We captured 2,800 rifles. So that's a promising good start for the campaign. But I have some stuff to do now. So I figured that this will be a good place to stop recording. And thanks for watching. Bye.